price of fame costs too much. Like, he nigga talk too much. I'm ready for whatever. Somebody better tell me, say I'm ready for whatever.
And you got around to finally getting on the phone that same night that shit went down. And from my understanding, everything was cool. You know, because, you know, prior to our phone call, with my phone call with Irrelevance, though, I have got on the phone with you, DK. And, you know, you was asking me questions like, well, what is this nigga about? Why is this nigga coming at me like this? Like, do he not? You know what I'm saying? Just asking me about the nigga. So I gave you the information you asked me about. I didn't go in and give you details and all kinds of extra shit. Nigga, you asked me what the nigga was about, and I told you what the nigga was about. Every video that you made was on your own. Like, everything you said was on your own. It wasn't no information I fed you. It wasn't no, oh yeah, nigga, when you make your video, say this, and when you make your video, say that. Because, you know, I know cuz from around the way, and whoop-de-whoop and blah, blah, blah. It wasn't no pillow talk type shit, because that's not what niggas do. You know, when I was on the horn with you, you asked me, what is cuz about? You know, why is he coming at me like this? Does he not understand the joke? Is he a sensitive nigga? Whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. And I told you sometimes the nigga get inside of his feelings and whoop-de-whoop. And you even laid it to rest after we had that conversation. After we had that conversation, you laid it to rest. Then about a week later, that's when I had the conversation with Irrelevance. And I thought, you know, everything was laid to rest. And everything was laid to rest, seemingly. Next thing you know, where the whole time the nigga just, ooh, fuck Ace of Spades. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck are you, T-Pain? Like, and then that's what provoked too. And at that point, there was nothing I could do after that. Am I right or am I wrong?
You right. You right. You know,
I mean,
the situation was, you know what I'm saying? The situation was squashed. You did try and squash that situation. You know what I'm saying? But, of course, being the type of nigga that Irrelevance is, he couldn't let it go. He couldn't just let everything just smooth out, let everything take its course. He just had to keep going and going and going, even though nobody was saying nothing back. All right?
Nothing.
Nobody said
not
nothing
a word.
back. And he would just kept saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just kept going on and on. Just poking the stick at the giant, the sleepy giant. Just trying to wake him up, poking the stick, talking shit. You know? And being the fact,
Right.
you know, being the fact that I've never met this dude, but based on my videos and what I said, before you even told me what you, like, before we went in a little conversation about him, the first video, that was made before we had even had that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I've said, everything that I said about him, even though that I was saying it, just happened to be true. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just happened to be true. I think that hurt him a little bit more than, you know, than usual.
And that's why, and that's exactly why he came at me the way he did. Because he was like, nigga, you seen this nigga information? Like, I didn't tell the nigga nothing. Like my nigga, like you provoke somebody to say something, and just because it happened to be true, you just find the X factor when there was no X factor involved. So, you know. And it's just like,
go ahead.
The situation, the funniest situation about all of this is that shit was about, man, what's the timeline about? At least 6 months ago when all of that shit went down. I mean, y'all niggas could go and look back and search the look at the timings of the videos and all that and put the whole timeline together, but you gonna see that it was in 2010. And then it carries over to 2011. This nigga, I mean, like, man, I mean, my son wasn't even born when all of this shit was going down. My son is now 2 years old, and just what was it, like 2 days ago, the nigga still had me in his mouth? Or was it, this was about 2-3 days ago?
Oh, this
You
shit,
know what I'm saying? And it's like,
nigga still got you in his mouth. That nigga ain't gonna never stop talking about you.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, okay, what was it? It was on Tuesday, matter of fact, because I was off that day. And I woke up, and a little birdie, let Irrelevance tell it, a little birdie told me, now mind you, I woke up at it's 9:30 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. It's 9:30 in the morning, bro. I wake up, I stretch, I yawn, look at, ooh, what a beautiful day. And then next thing you know, I hear, hey, yo, this nigga just said, my life is so much better without niggas like AJ in it. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's 9:30 in the morning, nigga.
This nigga woke up thinking about you.
Like, it's 9:30 in the morning. And just to keep it all the way 100, even before the videos even went down, I still hadn't even really fucked with cuz like that. Like, I hadn't really talked to him, like, cuz we had a little dispute. Well, he had a little dispute with me. All I said something on Twitter. This was matter of fact, this was right after the Seahawks beat the Saints. I said on Twitter, Matt Ryan, in my opinion, mind you, is better than Drew Brees. Now that's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion, right?
Right.
If you disagree, that's cool, and we could talk and debate about why do you feel that way and why do you feel my opinion is wrong and all of that. That's cool, right?
Right.
He took it too, like, the nigga just gets inside of his feelings and took it way too serious. Like, nigga, first and foremost, like, to be all the way 100, the nigga was never really a sports fan like that until, like, I really started kicking it with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be, like, I'll come over to his crib and we'll be, you know, doing what we do, drinking, blowing, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. And I'll be like, yo, the Laker game on. This nigga want to watch Weeds. Like, and this back like 06, 07, you feel me? So I'm like, I mean, the day Kobe scored 81 points, I believe it was, I think it was like January something, 2006, something like that. It was 2006. That's all I remember. I remember it was in January, though. I don't remember the exact date. But we were sitting in his front yard, and I'm like, yo, the Laker game on. And I'm looking at it on my phone, and we was down. I said, yo, let's go watch the Laker game. Like, and he blowing it off like, nah, man. Like, let's just smoke a little bit more or whatever, whoop-de-whoop, then we gonna watch. It took this nigga's dad to come outside and say, hey, yo, Kobe got 71 points for us to go watch the game. Like, what the fuck, my nigga? Like, first of all, like, how many actual sports fans, Laker fans, basketball fans, whatever, when your team is on, you gonna go watch the game.
Right.
Regular season, you gonna go watch the game, right?
Right.
This nigga wait till Kobe already got set. Nigga, we done missed history. He got 71. So, I mean, but, like, I'm not gonna get too far into it. I'm already digging too much and stirring up too much because now I'm getting all riled up. But the simple fact of the matter is, back to the story, back to the basics. The nigga's talking, first and foremost, the nigga is just extremely hurt over some shit that was really not even that serious. We had our conversation. I thought it was dead. He resurrected it. At that point, there was nothing I could do but allow the situation to play out the way it did. I just completely left it alone. If you said anything, DK, I didn't retweet it. I didn't say ha ha ha, laugh out loud, none of that. I stayed away from it. Likewise with him. If he said anything, I ain't say nothing because I already tried to play mediator and it didn't work. So I removed myself from the situation. That became between y'all. As a nigga should do, right?
Right.
So, you know, once all of that happened,
I can't fuck with hoe niggas. I can't trust these hoes neither. Wake up early in the morning, eat that pussy like cold pizza. Hate ass nigga be baller blocking, acting like some goalkeepers. There's a reason for everything, but my niggas kill for no reason. Camo shots.